Okay, we have the invitation from a Yao Miko event. I don't know why I'm recording this, but I thought it'd be pretty. I love Yao and I love Yai and I love Raiden, so I was like, oh sure. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite a long time. I'll start over. Haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten about Lady Yaimiko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden elsewhere. Oh my god, she's so sassy. That wouldn't do at all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as you could bear to see that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet. Let's meet at the Tensuku. I think that's how you say that. I've already put a word in and the entrance to let you in, so you don't have to worry about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat. Oh my gosh, she's so manipulative and sassy, and I love her.
Right here, emerge.
Right here, emerge. Come on, you can make it. You can make it.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji-ai told me about your visit. Please, come in.
It's a lot easier than last time.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
She'll wait for me, okay?
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yep, that's her for sure.
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
What are you, Chongling?
We're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue.
Also, if it's one of your contracts.
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
I'll sign whatever you have for me. I'm on my hands and knees.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So she's the representative you selected. She would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The Mikawa Flower Festival?
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
But I aren't a human too.
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option.
I suppose.
Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the Test of Courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing.
They're using me for publicity. Oh my god. That smile. I'm melting. That face.
Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap.
I fell for the trap.
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely, a selfless
So
hero like
manipulative.
yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
I want 30%.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, and then you're going to put me to work once I agree.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
Oh, I know where this is going.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
Oh my god.
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
She's like, I could have got one over on you.
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
Yeah, she was.
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
She's like so like upset. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we'll take 20%.
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneyosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Okay.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily,
You
so
can
I
count
must
on
turn my
me.
attention to them.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
Yoroi. The chanting as through caught in a dream. As Thurot caught in a dream. I don't know. I'm in my favorite zone. I love Inazuma.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Kitsune.
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Is it because it is fried tofu?
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Kitsune.
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Indeed. Look at that space. Face. Not a thought between those eyes.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting?
Because you're a statue?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Sealed away like this?
Anyway,
Yeah, it's
what
like
brings
kind
you all here? Something to discuss?
Okay, so he avoided the question completely.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
He's so excited.
Yes! The Mikawa Flower Festival! Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
It's because of the Katsuke meal. On second thought, better not ask.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum!
They're so excited.
Fun!
That's enough, you two. Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves.
Oh no, they're gonna turn on him.
I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Ioroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. I just, yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation.
Oh my gosh. She's flattering too.
In Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi.
Gaslighting at its finest.
No matter. I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
Oh my gosh.
Wait!
Wait. We can work this out. She loves negotiating. What an obvious strategy.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
I love this.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
As you should be.
We're here too. We'll make sure they don't,
Straight from the path.
stray from the path.
We will corrupt them. Just you wait.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Gyobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
They're gone. Poof.
Yep. Always listen to Whitefur. And Miss Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink.
That smug smile of hers. She's like, yeah, you heard that right.
Miss Pinkfur.
I mean, pink fur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment. I'll cook up a few Bake Danuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
He's so upset by this. Oh my gosh. Some obvious of ignoring the sound. Why is it so fast? I can't read. Oh my gosh, those nom nom sounds.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Games? What?
Well, we need more than Bake Danuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say.
Hopefully.
Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. How
Hold on.
dare you?
You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
I want to hear more of your negotiation power, Miko.
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Gotta get your beauty wrist.
Making games?
So you can be sassy.
Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Okay. Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom, Pink Fur. Make my way back to Inazuma.
A city. So many houses. So many humans. Gotta farm beans. White fur, yellow fur. How do we farm beans? Form teams, not farm beans.
No, we should farm beans. I like finding people with similar interest.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way. Taste the same. Got it.
What? You're gonna eat
Wait,
people?
done.
Ah, yes! No, not like this.
Farm beans that taste the same.
Farm beans that taste the same. Couldn't be any more wrong.
No, wait, that's not. And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
Okay. I guess I'm going probably the reverse order.
Huh? Gyobu Koban, what are you doing? Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai?
So, what do you think?
Oh, it's
Are you
Kokomi.
interested in our proposal?
They're hiding the new girl from me. The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid there are no natural hot springs on Yatsumi Island, and the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second. I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate.
Oh my god,
don't
she
you
knows
think?
we're here.
Great yokai found us. It's just us.
Surprise! Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Corporate spies? What is it, cyberpunk? Mizuki, I think that's how you say it. A clinical psychologist and one of Inazuma's. Known for the ability to feast on human nightmares. Absolutely terrifying. Her investment led to the opening of the Asa Bathhouse, an Inazuma indoor hot spring where guests can unwind with a unique combination of relaxing baths and delicious cuisine, as well as professional psychotherapy services. It's something that's been on your mind. You should consider finding or confiding in Mizuki. She'll do her best to drive away those nightmares.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well?
He's folded.
Huh?
Oh, this is Gyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
He's always the same. As for Eeyore,
So, still sealed in that statue then. I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumekui Baku.
Mizuki?
We're
I can't say
yokai,
that.
just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Looks like he was scared that as a great yokai, you were going to do something terrible to him for interpreting our secret or interrupting our secret meeting. So this was actually a secret meeting? Not exactly, no. We were discussing the potential of opening a new branch of the Asia bathhouse on Watsumi Island.
Oh, Isa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
While tourism is one of the areas we're hoping to expand in, we've been discussing it a possibility with Miss for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi, I'm trying to pronounce these every time and it gets worse. Island, we're looking at high operating costs, and if it's not different enough from the main branch, I'm worried that the ability to draw in customers.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy, or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
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 In a bathhouse?
Games?
Of course.
You have games on your
are
phone?
often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest.
Allow me
Something going on?
to explain. Played right into my trap card. Oh, a new flower festival, miss. Fried tofu with all of the frills is the indigenous as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Yes. Oh, that lady again. Well, there's a lot to work to do in Watatsumi Island, so probably don't have all the time for something like that, right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We could use the festival as proof of concept to establish a partnership with the Miss here. If people are drawn to our game, that would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. But aren't Asa bathhouses and Yai Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yai Publishing House's resources to our advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
Oh, well, yes I do.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
Most definitely. An obtuse observation, Miss Mizuki. Mizuku? I'm just gonna say Miss. Or Yummy. It's Miss Yummy. Well, shall we get down to business? Is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oh, but alright, then I guess I should. Actually, Goro, I was hoping you might attend the business of Watatsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there's quite a bit to get done. Huh? She's giving you an out. She's giving you a way to avoid Miko. Oh, of course, yes. How could you avoid Miko? In addition, I'd like to encourage the people of Watatsumi Island to attend the festival and a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency. One down. Two to go. Who are you spying on?
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Big sleepy Tamaki. Hate to break it to you, but...
Hey! I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki!
It's Sayu!
Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki?
No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu.
We love Sayu. We love Sleepy Girl.
Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu, So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep?
Yeah, of course she's sleeping.
Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Oh, it's Yomiya. The big Tanuki and the great Mino Yakai are facing off. The rumors around, I hate words, were true.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
I just saw you. Oh, ha ha ha. Huh? My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumors. Guess I got a bit carried away. There.
There goes my nap.
Yep. Fine, no nap for you.
Silly humans, much to learn.
Whoa, hold on. Is this guy a real yokai? Oh, well, hi there.
This human, really warm.
Oh my gosh. Warm? Warm personality-wise, I'm guessing? I mean, you are Pyro. Oh, haha. Well, what brings you to Inazuma City? We don't often get Bake Dankai in these areas.
Boy, where do we begin?
Where do we begin? You're right, Paimon. I see you're recruiting people to develop games for the Flower Festival. Are you interested? Well, duh. Come on, Sayu. Let's go do it together. She's like, I just want to sleep.
Right when I was trying to run.
Caught red-handed.
About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
I'm just trying to find a place to sleep. Oh, I heard the Bake Danke, every time I Donkey changes, are great at ninjutsu. Rumor has it with a single thought they can grow taller than a house. Is that true?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bake Danuki art.
Danuki.
Don't grow taller than a house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
Oh. Eh? Sayu?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Well, this is as good as opportunity as any.
I guess.
Farm beans, success.
Yes, you were successful at farming
Let's
beans.
go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Danuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Indeed.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
That would indeed be true. Fireworks are hazardous to one's sleep. Toma? Wait, what are you saying? He's not one of Ushi's friends? Whoa, pump the brakes. I thought he was your friend.
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni.
He talks?
Shosei, there you are.
White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2.
Both great yokai. I'd like to play.
It's true. Great yokai. So he thinks I'm an Oni too? What's going on? Listen, I just want to play some of the Genius Invocation with my good bro Toma here during his time off. And then out of the blue, Soche appeared right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
We taste the same. We what now? I can explain. He doesn't know what taste. You briefly explained to him the situation. Oh, the flower pistol. Should have opened with that. Comprende? Man. The Akatargi gain really hard carried the last one. Well, turn this one into something. We'll turn this one into something special too.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, Bull Chucker. You're really lumping them in
Bull
with your
chucker. That's such a. These people did the work. Oh, I'll do an accent. It's called doing them a favor. Besides, then look up. Besides, they look up to me. It's like a cool older brother.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Whoa, the crew getting back together. I'll round them up. Technically, I'm on vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Yashiro. I'm happy to assist the Yashiro Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's round up those three little fellows and start working on the almighty and great, glorious Atatsuki Yugumi game. He's like, what did I get myself into? Not so fast.
Hornless Oni.
Hornless Oni. I have an advertising job to finish. Remember job, boss? Huh? What? We do? Reshoots, follow-up work. There's still a mountain of things to do. Oh, well, look at Toma here. Kind enough to help with the great festival even though it's his vacation. I would think the boss of the gang would show more dedication to his work, but you know, that's just me. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you need to do and we can finish our match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright. You've earned a piece of cake. I'll bring it back in no time. But first, I want to introduce you to Kazu and the others. Then you can head to the festival without me. Let's get a move on. No standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. I'm sure we'll see you later.
Hornless Oni? Oh,
Scary.
so scary.
We love Shinobi. Ha.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
I have to run Narnia. Do I get to see Ayaka?
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
No. We talk to her now.
Oh, Traveler.
Are we interrupting?
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually.
Oh, okay.
Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right?
I think you have to attend.
For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
Okay, that should be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
I mean, you could still sign up. Well, there's still time.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Why did you pause?
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh no.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time.
Okay.
My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Gucci. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka.
See you later.
Bye, Ayaka.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the So in other words, let's do this.
Paimon thinks she's in charge. Oh yeah, he's already here.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Apologies for not greeting you upon arrival. The lady and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
Oh, so you took the opportunity to order her around as well.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I do hope she gets what she wants out of the event. Now I see the Bakedaku are no longer with you. I assume that means the teams are set. Yep, here's the situation. You explained to Ayato what happened. Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Toma would use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refused to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, there's to hoping the game development is enjoyable, at the very least.
Huh, Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
Oh my gosh, she's going all in.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each team and arrange for lodging, food, and equipment and travel. We'll also determine the overall theme for the games, which we believe to amount to 48 hours before the opening of the festival.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
That really doesn't bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
Okay. I have to wait until 13 hours? How close am I? Not really close. Play the elevator music.
That every person has somewhere to call home.
Oh, I have to wait till the next day. Oh my gosh.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
How do I get... I guess I'll go here.
Be purged. World be saved.
Oh, I'm gonna get an Ayaka Sakura Blossom. We're farming. What's Kujisaro? Though the festival has yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. It is time for the Temuriel Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entirety of this process. So remain vigilant. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it goes from strict to like, oh my god, hi! Oh, it's you. It's been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction, there's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many Patreons have already been here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami-yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy you one? No need. All the statues of Her Excellency and the Almighty have been sold or being sold at the event are the old model. She's like, I already have 7,483 of them, so you don't have to look out for me. Oh my god, I love her. She's me for real. Oh my god. As it turns out, I already own 5 of the said model at home.
Okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
She's definitely me for real. Yes, I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at every given time. This is my maximum. Any more, and I'm afraid I would not be able to afford them proper care.
Oh, that's the reason.
That's yeah. Personal matters aside, I heard you are a representative for this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the lady.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sarah.
Goodbye. I'm only allowed 5 statues, and I don't have a full Raiden shrine at home or anything.
We have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? Now of all times? Alright. Keep watching in Atmos. I won't, or absence, I won't be long.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
Isn't that early? What's the thing behind you?
Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
I am in. Why are you in my ear? Why are you in my head? We should be getting close, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
I love narcoleptic Sayu.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
Oh, I'm waiting for the twist.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
The Tanuki Game Award!
as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
Oh my gosh.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way,
Oh, I get a pick!
game
No!
development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Oh my gosh, although Miko said an announcement leaves the people reeling, the teams have gotten to work quickly. Fast forward.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier.
Oh my gosh, she's oh my, I love this. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll play your game, yeah.
As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
Me as the main judge, really?
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most.
Okay.
Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas.
What do you mean appearances?
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Oh my god, you can keep me any day. What? What? Oh, I have to. Okay, we're doing this one last because I love Little Fox. I have to play all the games now? I don't know if I want to play all the games. Is there a story with all the games?
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Okay, let's talk to everyone. What's your theme?
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. We've made a lot of progress. Mizuki is very experienced, and Koban's abilities are simply astonishing.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us? 100%.
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advise our game, but now it's a competition. Which means if we lose, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, we get to share the profits of the primary investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all of their frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
Screaming?
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
It's
As
indeed.
for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
That's true. Winner takes all. I suppose it works both ways. It definitely has Lady Miko written all over it.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobu Koban likes fun.
We all love fun. Well said. I suppose that's the purpose of the game after all. For now, let's focus on making our game the best it can be.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
Oh my gosh. I think I might know who the little fox is supposed to be.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
They have Raid in there too. Well, the design was Miss Mizuku's idea. But I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is with the challenge of your own. Fight fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Next time, for sure.
Next time. That's a promise.
Yes. We'll play all of your games after I know what they all are. Is it sleepy time? Oh, of course, Sayu, she sleeps, which means she dreams.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
All the credit goes to Kimbashi, I think. I don't know. Bakai Daku. we told him what we wanted and he made the set in no time.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
I love these things.
Kichi Boshi, amazing!
Kichiboshi.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with yokai powder. All you need to do is place your hand to enter the dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right? Kapiboshi?
Orange fur, very smart. So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with
Oh my god, take off the
Bakuganuki
glasses,
magic
Paimon.
to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
White fur suddenly use many big words.
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge? This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Could you tell us about your game? You betcha.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
No, Paimon, not for you. Although Sayu is the better person to ask, Banshun Phantasm is her brainchild, after all. I can't say that.
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted.
Oh my gosh.
So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep?
It's Inception.
It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime. Right? But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way...
But you could always be sleeping.
I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's her game. The most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm body doubles to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body double? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Next time. Alright, you have other teams to check out. We'll go play them all later. Okay, Toma, what do you got? Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
Hee hee. That's nice of you, but that's all to the yoga that I came up with this in the first place, and that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma.
Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Oh, hi there, Traveler Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
Indeed. I have Ito to thank. Actually, he introduced me to Kozu and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other during the test of courage, but they're a very friendly group of yokai. All I had to do was mention the flower festival and they agreed to help me right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts, the combination of Akitsu, Yuge, and Mondstadt Harpstrism. I call it Akatsi Harpstrism. It's pretty simple, actually. You just swing the racket, hit the ball back to where it came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The lady did say that reminiscence of nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Lode Harpstrism was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to go back on my own, too much has changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Lode Harpstrism of my memory was gone. So I suppose you could say Akatsi Harpstrism is childhood dream many years in the making. And in the past test stages, I added a few chapters that often appear, or characters that often appear in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully the reinforcement of themes is a bit more, want to give it a try? Forget about the more important figure at the event. Well, don't let us keep you. Come back anytime.
Alright, we checked out each of the games. Wanna give any of them another go? If not, let's head back and find Miko.
We're not going to play any of them, and then we're going to go find Miko, and then we're going to pick the Miko themed one.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
I did. I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
Okay. You tell her that the Yai Miko themed. You share your playtest insights with Miko.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
The little fox lady. You quickly cut yourself off upon seeing a sharp look from Miko.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep, or my dear old friend?
You're not going to charge them for using your likeness, are you?
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through.
Okay.
You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Now we have to wait like 4 years, don't we? It's like wait 48 hours.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course you care about the food the most. Look at her eyes.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
That's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
She totally didn't finish it. You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack with the excitement of the festival all around. It almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
So, that's why you saved one for me.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
Why is it the weather changing? it's an Oni.
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
Doesn't really look like it.
Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Doesn't really look like it. Hi, Mom, watch out. My snack! How dare you? It's my snack! You're unable to use elemental skill or burst during combat, but you will obtain new abilities known as parry and veil break. When using parry, the traveler will raise their weapon damage as a defensive strategy. Then I will gain charges to use. If you parry just your opponent is striking, you can completely negate any damage with a perfect parry.
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this.
Oh.
Be careful, traveler!
I kind of like this. Oh no. It's harder than I thought it would be, to be honest. Oh. That's it? It's gonna. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. What? That's the worst sight in the world. There's another one? So fast. I remember this. When did this dagger get here? Hold on, I know this feeling. I felt it several times before. The dash? I'm in a dream. She broke the third wall, or the fourth wall, or whatever wall.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now, don't worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was the tri-colored dango the whole time, so it was just a nightmare? Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream, otherwise it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining.
It's Raiden. It's Raiden.
What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream? It's L. Who is that person?
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
I love L. Or A.
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night.
Oh no.
Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura!
Komura is no longer Komura.
Komura? What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
He's fast.
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there just now?
I was. More.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Okay, Paimon. I'm running. I'm running as fast as I can.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. There is no escape.
We can make it. I just feel like it's such a long trip.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
He did.
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
Oh no.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale.
I remember
it's not
that.
real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night?
Yeah.
The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Okay.
Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe this is Sayu.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
He's lurking.
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
He could very well be. Let's follow him. We're gonna be sneaky.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Indeed, Paimon, something in fishing. Don't jump to conclusions yet. Nah,
Good
something's
point.
fishing.
He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Yeah.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Is that Sarah? Or is that Raiden? I see. Did you not find any other clues?
Sarah?
I thought that was Sarah. Ah, good morning, you two.
Hey, Zo! What's going on here?
Yeah. I was wondering what you two were doing enough to sneak up on you of our detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you two. I guess that makes us the hunted? Traveler, Paimon, why are you lurking?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Considering the traveler's skill, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? It must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Well, about that. Well, unfortunately my orders prevent me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Yeah, that means A was involved? If Sarah and Haizu are so hesitant to divulge information that only person that could be responsible. They're coming from the shogunate, aren't they?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell her the truth.
Shogun?
What? The Shogun is here?
No, I believe this is A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. Her gaze, her presence, her mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need her help.
Understood. An investigation team was sent to this white screen that I can't read to survey a piece of land yesterday. The commission received a report and team found unconscious in the field. Not only had the group appeared to have been trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected intermittent traces of yokai power that were found. We followed these traces to end up here, just outside the festival grounds.
What?
So we called off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. You heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call off the festivals, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them into attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night, we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They remained undercover to keep an eye on things. We also blocked off several nearby rocks under the pretext of construction, so we keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area at night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failing, Shogun. We should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
Yeah, where's your wife, eh?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means if the culprit has infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is this why you need my help?
The Tenryou Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you
Usayu.
talk to the teams and see if there's an
Imposter among us. Oh my gosh, among us.
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip in onto the grounds. It's better for us to be at the scene if nothing goes wrong. Or if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too reserved revered a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
I will certainly share with you.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion.
Is Sayu sleepy?
Looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear. So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
That's the real Sayu, of course. Koboshi, there's not a nice thing to say to her friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stage in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's talk about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past.
That's true, that's true. Hey Sayu, how many naps did you take? Whoa, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Paimon's gonna blow the cover. Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
Oh no, Sayu.
Oh, no, it's just... the traveler...
It's like, quick, think of something fast. Seriously, Paimon? Seriously? Why? Because I missed you. That's why.
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about...
nostalgia.
Times. You know, because you might be busy later and...
Paimon's blowing Paimon's cover. What kind of an excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
Oh god, oh my god, stop. Stop. Time to change the topic. Oh, I was just thinking about a certain ambush order. I was just thinking about some pilgrimage training. I was just thinking about some pilgrimage training.
Had fun with Yellow Fur.
We went so many places together.
Snowy Mountain, Coles, Alcor, Big.
Oh, you traveled all those places together?
Orange Fur come with next
Oh
time.
my gosh, we invited Yomi. You betcha, you should come too, Sayu, if we can find the time, of course.
Would we have to walk there?
Sayu, is me for real? No, we can just sit on the boat and listen to the stories. We've been there before, you knew it? You could nap on the boat too.
Really?
She's so excited to sleep.
As long as Storm not mad.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not like Dvalin's the one behind every single gust of wind.
After that, you share many more memories together. Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
We should get out of your fur...
Hair.
then.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Okay, so it's not them. It's the kids or it's the psychologist.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally. It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones for questions and stuff.
Yeah, Paimon, whose fault was that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet.
Yeah, Paimon. Yeah. Just...
Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Toma.
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Yeah. Oh, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
Okay.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Is he? Is he now, though? Oh, I don't deserve that much praise. But when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your question.
Time for an interview.
Paimon, yeah, no.
Into you?
Into you? Ask away judges. What do you think the most interesting aspect of your game? Oh, I'd like to say working with others and overcoming challenges. That is not a good answer.
Hold on. You can't just ask a simple question, Traveler. Watch and learn.
Okay.
We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and how will it deliver emotional value to your players?
Oh my gosh, Paimon. That's basically the same question, Paimon. Sounds like you took the question straight from one of those business experts in Reitu. Well, in that case, let me say this. The production will be fast-paced, easy to digest, release the capitalization on enduring the popularity of the traditional genre, which addresses the common pain points. By reviewing our strengths and the need of our players, we will be able to synchronize them across production levels and provide a refined experience that is more receptive to our users and more enjoyable overall. Okay, so I have thoughts. That's the most corporate answer I've ever heard in my entire life.
Impressive! And completely over Paimon's head.
I can't wait to synergize with our player base and create corporate value. Oh my god. You set yourself up for that one, Paimon. Paimon is batting in 0 for 2. Yeah, no. I kind of confused myself, honestly, in news of hearing that kind of talk, so I guess I picked up a few things.
Fixer is a tough nut to crack, huh? Shoot, Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Over to you, Traveler.
You're continuing asking questions until my answers flawlessly. So there you have it. I hope they answered your question, Judge.
Not a single stumper.
Never underestimate a housekeeper. Well, I'm sure the interview is only part of the evaluation process, so we'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get going back to the stage. Want to give it a try when you're done? It would be my pleasure. Well, in that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his 2 friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Oh no. What's Kokomi's team up to? Huh? Huh?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
Yeah.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Yeah, where are they all?
Don't know about great yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Hi, I have questions for me, you presume.
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Okay, sounds like you already know why I'm here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident when I saw you around the venue just now. Wasn't too hard to connect the dots. Oh, she's a smart one. As for what you want to know, energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
Ahem?
Oh, sorry.
So leave it right there. We don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Garukoban, he is here at the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobu-Koban is a criminal?
Yes, it was you.
No, of course not! You're in the clear.
Yeah, Kokomi advised for you, so you're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Where's Mizuki? She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it relates to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Ah, it's Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess it also confirms Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler.
Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
What?
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
You're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to do.
I want 30%.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
No, keep it up.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
I am with you on that.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
It's all part of the strategy.
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Yeah. Even so, I think you should take a break. Miss Mizuki, Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
Mizuki goes to rest, a little uneasy.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So how do you provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce...
An extension.
An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Is it the Shogun or is it A? It's the Shogun! The almighty Shogun who's here in person? Sarah was like,
So
I don't
this
approve.
was your plan, Miko.
So this was your plan, Miko.
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And I mean, a detective can slip into the venue alongside the routine without turning heads at all. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest of things to be cracks in the glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the almighty Shogun as bait. The lady is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We didn't know how to handle things or how the things would unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Traveler. We need everyone's focus on her. I'll do my best. Alright, under my command, the Tenryou Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. Like, I love this. I love this. We have to protect our god. As if she can't just like slice the island in half. After all, we surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Ai's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for the festival atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come where A can leave Tanaku, and it won't be so out of the ordinary. I love how she can use a camera.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go? Huh?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! I mean...
Welcome.
Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryou Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
Flabbergasted.
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
The vendor is giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skills, it almost seems like it's his first day of the job. He's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Well, of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
I love how spoiled she is.
I'll take 3 orders of dongo milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets
No. It's for me, and the traveler.
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
Including you?
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Mizuki
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
is not ready for this.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Okay. What would that be?
Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
Yeah.
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Sad. And I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
He folded like a chair, dude.
Almighty Shogun, your dongo milk is ready.
Not even subtle about it. She just absolutely folded like a chair, dude. Oh my
No need,
gosh.
Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
No. A is like, I'm coming too. My wife is there.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
She seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with A today. Maybe she's not used to leaving. Or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight.
So even the Archons aren't
I see those
immune?
warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain?
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Don't, I want to know what I need to do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Bye. Bye, Paimon. Get out of my hair.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You don't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you don't have to worry about anyone bothering anyone?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go. You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have to wait until midnight? Okay. I feel like it's that time already. Okay, but like, look at this. Look at this before I go. I'm you.
As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
It's close enough to midnight.
Well, shall we head out?
Yes, let's
All right.
go.
No reason to delay. Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face?
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
If I hadn't broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would have that have happened to me? Then A must be so worried because... Then A must be so worried because did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
And?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
She killed her friend.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened to me. Oh.
Oh, it's you two!
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
I'm here for it.
Hey!
I'm waiting for the sassy A, not sassy A, like mad A, just staring.
Ah, nice and warm.
Yes.
No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
It was Miko.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning. I feel used.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Oh, I don't know about that. She's your wife.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Your wife cares about you. That's why. Oh, no, you're ruining the wholesome moment.
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Give me the bath towel outfit. Actually, maybe not.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious.
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake?
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
She's flabbergasted. I would be too. I get it.
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now. Yes, I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
The strongest yokai in Inazuma are right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
What's that gonna do?
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryou Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
Oh no.
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Is it just gonna teleport me there? It is.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryou Commission failed to protect these under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There's no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than that, the Dake transformation, there's no trace of yokai power at the scene. It's almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. The doppelganger in Inazuma City also appears without warning. Wait, there's a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, it seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount Yogai.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods. Sora, please.
No, it was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashiro Commission to move them to secure locations just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is... Wait. What is it, Miko?
Your wife needs a moment.
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, lady. I have a few ideas. Up to this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogi, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought was the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature on top of everything now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. Doppelgangers on nightmares are actually a different person. It's the same person. An enemy has two different abilities, can suddenly appear and disappear without trace. It seems too random, like a novel from Yao Publishing House. These ties incorporate every element under the sun. The nightmare creature and the doppelgangers are separate entities. That's why their methods are so different. They have separate goals. The people saw the doppelgangers were mistaken, and the nightmare I saw wasn't real. No, I can't explain everything that way. Oh, let's...
That doesn't sound right. I need to think about this some more.
That's right. The entities appear at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryou Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motives is clear. Doppelgangers? Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers, I doubt even a folktale could come up with something so unrealistic. We thought the culprit was changing forms to evade capture, but if the doppelganger isn't responsible for the nightmares, there'd be no more deserving of arrest than a random prankster. The doppelganger incident doesn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelganger causes people to panic. That must be the culprit's goal. That's right, because all the folks talking about doppelganger, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tenryou Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City so the panic would spread. But what's the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right, panic is a means to an end, but I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whether it's their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is the new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival shouldn't be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic by leaving in a stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
Kappa's.
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
No, not just that. Replacing one person isn't enough. If multiple persons are replaced at once, they could cover for each other. We don't get to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
That kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the sky starts to crumble. Isn't that right?
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
Oh my gosh.
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
It's the dude! It's the statue dude behind it all!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
Bakedaniki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them!
Oh my god.
I've had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
I can't see. I can't see. Get out of my way. Just burst them.
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Aw.
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Emerge, right?
You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them!
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! No, what are they this time? Some kind of stuff? Oh!
Where's this one's one?
Kichiro, protect us!
Where's the last one? Is it up top? Oh, there it is.
Save us, Tsukuba! We're almost rid of them.
That's enough.
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now and I'll spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to the Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
I think so.
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings.
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement, These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred.
Okay, this is kind of creepy.
So they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmare comes from the abyss...
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Oh, okay.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
I see.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. And the festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun.
Oh
It's
my
our
gosh.
turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
No. How could they do that?
That is terrifying.
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on, we're coming!
He possessed them.
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
Oh, I see the motive.
How do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
I see. They belong to the Bake Donkey.
Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone.
Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans and a bunch of yokai. The Mikawa Flower Festival. The humans are gonna. They're gonna.
What were they gonna do? Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with the long time of hiding. Hiding? Describe the memories to the group.
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsu Yuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. I'm
can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
They're like Henzu. If his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
I guess. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazel, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Okay. Yes, Shogun. Okay, Yoroi. What do you have for me?
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Wait till he finds out the Shogun's here.
Shogun? I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi!
The humans really did kill you!
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive?
Yes. Yes, he is indeed.
The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bake Danuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bake Danuki Kiichiro made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, ching, chung, yeah.
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah. You mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Danuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bake Danuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
You
So the
did.
humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Yeah.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, it was.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
Oh,
It
that
was a
would be a
500-year-long
rude
game
awakening.
of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
That's true. Think of it that way.
We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi!
That is true. That is true.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
Nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone without sufficient strength. It turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bake Danuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
A jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare
Why do you have your
can be
sword out?
defeated. And an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Mosei, I just heard the name, against her again, would A really be okay? Mizuki and Archon suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary, a 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes, during my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat
Yeah, just eat it.
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, I'm like confused.
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Maybe they're hiding us trees, or the wind.
Or maybe it's you.
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bakedanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
Yeah, Miko has a plan.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Yes. What? Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Yeah.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
Oh, I hope so.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure, an enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
You need a source of joy.
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
Yeah!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well,
Of
this
course,
was your
another
idea.
one.
Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Oh my gosh, we have to talk to A now.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest, A.
One more thing. Thank you.
Enchanting Tales of the Flower Festival has come to an end, part 2.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
Let's go check it out, Paimon. Let's go check it out. Can I just teleport here? Oh, I can. I assembled all the information. I assembled all the key information in the booklets, lady, and the incarnation for the ritual has been distributed among them.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
We had to adjust our defensive efforts to respond to the Nightmare Fragment, and now that we no longer need to worry about doppelgangers, we can be much more effective.
Oh, you're all here!
Ah, and with your arrival, we can be even more confident in the strength of our defenses. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant. We all must do our part, giving the Traveler and the Shogun the best chances against the enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, where's Ayaka? With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game development teams are short on manpower, so Ayaka and a few others are helping them out.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
A thought surrounded by thunder. Do I just go talk to A? I feel like I'm just gonna go talk to A. I don't know if I want to talk to all of them. How do I get up here? Hello? She's just like overlooking everything. As a god should.
It's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
No, I'm good. I want to fight. I'm set.
Then, come meditate with me.
Oh, do we gotta go to the throne world or whatever? Shrine of Euthymia? You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those. I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead. Using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, Traveler.
I was kind of hoping you'd cut the island in half. This is the last minute plan. We don't know exactly what we're going to face, and it could all fall through in a moment's notice, but one thing's for sure. This time, you'll not have to face her alone. Oh, look at that smile. She's so precious.
Did we do it?
Just in time. Ayu wants to sleep so bad. Big dubs for the team, Ito. You didn't do anything. Arataki gang sucks. Ooh. What was that? What in the... Don't panic, just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
Already done.
All right, follow me.
Oh yes, we get a fighter in the plane every time. I'm so excited. Is it? Oh, it's the parry thing again. Let's go. And she gets to fight with me.
There would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side. Be on your guard, traveler.
Oh baby.
Thunder, heed our call.
Ow. Can I perfect parry this? Would that count?
The advantage. Time to strike.
Where'd he go? Opponent's attacks are fierce. Do your best to avoid them. Oh my gosh, I love this music. Should you stand still?
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
I didn't block that?
An end to this illusion.
With your might, when illusions fall.
Oh, that got him. I did the perfect parry. Come on, A, do your thing. Can I? Oh, oh. Oh, that didn't work.
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
Oh. It's just endless queuing.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
With your might, let illusions fall.
That's an ritual.
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay? We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast. Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal. A nightmare. It felt like an endless nightmare.
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Okay, those animations were beautiful, but oh my god, that's heart-wrenching.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue. But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
I haven't played any of them. Miss Mizuku, that means our collaboration can.
So full.
Worth. Can we wait until you're fully rested?
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along.
The consolation prize is a cover-up.
I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Baketanuki are something else.
Smart idea. Now people have no reason to fear the Yakake. Don't think the Shogun and the lady want the Yukake to fear humans either.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogun development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Is that all of the quest? No, it can't be. Okay, yeah, I was like, talk to Ito. Ah, Compundre, a little birdie told me that you went to the Asa bathhouse last night and getting the crew together. We're gonna go celebrate. You in?
We were just there.
Oh yeah, but I bet you were missing a few people like Shinobu and Goru and, you know, Ayato? Basically, boss heard about the trip, now he really wants to go. Anyway, once you're done perusing, come find me. We'll soak it up. Didn't you have a bug to lose to? Fine. I'm ready, Ito. Or Ito. Yeah, I'm ready. Next stop, the Asa bathhouse. This could be the hottest one. Let's see who can last the longest. Who's in? If you're excited about that, how can I refuse? Listen, this isn't a sauna.
So
Fucking, oh, I love Sayu.
hey, don't fall asleep in the tub.
Oh, no, you can. My fur is so heavy, I feel almost dizzy. If you can't handle the heat, girl, get out of the tub. I love Shinobu's just like, I can't deal with these. Stop being so loud. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. On the other side. Hey, Ito is so as energetic as that. Oh my gosh, this is the place to be. Oh,
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Whoa, this game is getting really heated. What's your next move, Traveler? What do you two think? I take it slow. Try to consolidate my advantage. Or you could be aggressive, take a risk. That isn't a bad idea. Oh, very clever. A decisive defeat, I concede. Now, based on the random draw earlier, the next player should be Ayaka. Have fun, you two.
Oh, okay. Go easy on me, Traveler.
Ayato must have lost to me on purpose to give Ayaka more time to play. Always up to something, that one.
Boss, the Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us. We had 3 times more visitors than usual. Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make this much.
That's great news. We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh no, she's gonna be like, I'm releasing another
I forgot
book.
to share some good news with you. 30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We are expecting record profits. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. 2nd place.
Oh my gosh.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
Okay. I love Yai, but she's also like so snarky. I think that's actually all of it now.